what we call informal sector. Informal sector, yeah, in order to bring the picture of informal sector, these are activities which are always found in suburban areas, sometimes ignored by the government. Sometimes they are non-taxed activities of which require less income, less technology. Those activities in suburban areas, for example, here in Kigali we have activities in Nyamirambo, activities in areas of Timisaga like that, in those areas near the urban areas, but in suburbs. So after understanding that, that is our major role for the learner is to understand the roles, what are the roles of informal sector. So using the 4Ds, going straight away to teachers' activities, coming to teachers' activities, the major objective, okay, let me first mention the major objective or the key to competence is the learners should be able to examine the informal sector towards the development. What are the roles of informal sector towards the development of the country? Because they are also important. So we identified some of the learning materials we are supposed to use. Learning materials, the IC tools, we have a video about informal sector from the YouTube. Then we are going to use a computer, then a projector, then one of our other IC tools, we have Quizlet and Google Slides. Then here to describe applying, we have applied the 4Ds using the teacher's activities. The teacher will use the YouTube video about the informal sector. That's the first thing. A teacher gets in the YouTube video about the informal sector. Then this YouTube video, which we got, it clearly illustrates the activities in the informal sector in different countries and also bring the reality related to learners in their own experiences. Things which they know, things which they have been experiencing in different areas. So this is what the video is bringing to them. Then here, next, the teacher playlist of 2 videos about the informal sector and to share the link with the learners. So a teacher here gets from the playlist and prepares the videos which you have to share with the learners. Then the next in the preparation, this video, it prepares the learner's mind. The reason why we have selected this video, it prepares the learner's mind for the lesson which is going to be taught, and it enhances their understanding about the roles of the informal sector. So the reason why we selected this video, because it shows clearly what learners have been experiencing and also brings them to more understanding about this sector. So then there we share the link.
Before the link, I would like to also show you how we use the 4Ds. They identify, develop, discover, and decide. So there, first of all, in our group, we have sat and identified the suitable or appropriate technological tools to use in that lesson of informal sector. And that was the YouTube. And after identifying that kind of technology, we went ahead and decided that we should pick the video that will help learners to understand the informal sectors. And there are different steps that you have used, and one of them is considering the available networks. Here we have it, so we found that there is no problem to show the link since we played with the networks we have. So, I think.
All right, I think it's going to be enough. Okay, why don't we get big hands clapping for that?
I think the main purpose as to why we prepared or to show the students a video is to give them a hint or a gist of what they are going to study. So before we introduce the lesson and give them the contents, we want them to know just briefly about what the informal sector is. And also in the second video, because we've not shown it, you also get to know they get to see the different kinds of informal sector in other countries and relate them to their own. So this helps them to create their minds and create their own experience, relate them to their own experiences. So I think that is why we use a playlist.
Thank you so much.